Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Josh YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over PenFed Credit Union, how you can become a member, and how you can get high limit credit cards. It stands for Pentagon Federal Credit Union. So a lot of my subscribers on both Get Business Credit and Credit Josh have asked me alternatives like for Navy Federal Credit Union. Everybody wants to get into Navy Federal Credit Union, but if you're not past military or have military affiliation, it's pretty tough to get into Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal gives you very high limits, even with low credit scores. What I typically tell my viewers, the second best is PenFed Credit Union for a couple reasons, and I'm going to go over that in this video. But before we go any further, this is not the Get Business Credit YouTube channel. This is my second channel, Credit Josh, where we just talk about personal finance, personal credit repair, personal credit cards and loan product for people with good credit, bad credit, excellent credit, all in between. So make sure that you subscribe. Even if you're already subscribed over at Get Business Credit, please subscribe to my new channel, Credit Josh. Hit the subscribe button below. I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump into it real quick. The link will also be in the description below if you want to check out PenFed Credit Union. I'll just give you a few quick data points because I don't want to waste you guys' time, but I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching this video. So what's kind of unique about PenFed is, of course, before you can get their credit card, you're going to need to join because they are a credit union. So what's nice about PenFed Credit Union is they were before only military affiliation could join, but now they're open to anybody. So anybody can become a member with PenFed. Okay. So like I says here, your eligibility, anybody can join, everyone can join, provide your info, enter your name, phone number, email, address to get started, and then you open an account with initial $5 deposit, and then you become a PenFed member. So basically that's a savings account that you're opening up with that initial $5. A few things to keep in mind. They will check your check system. So if you've had some issues in the past, you want to make sure that your check system doesn't have anything derogatory or bad, because you could be denied. Also, they are going to hard pull. So that's the unfortunate part. They hard pull through Equifax. So if you have Equifax frozen or locked, you'll probably get an instant denial. So you just want to make sure that you have your Equifax open and stuff, and they just want to make sure that you're not at high risk. I wouldn't say those that have, say, bad credit or low FICO score with Equifax can't get approved. You can. That's not so much, I think, what they're looking at. They just don't want to approve people even for a checking account or a savings account that has bankruptcy and charge-offs like crazy. But it is a hard inquiry, so keep that in mind. Now, after you get the account set up and you have that hard inquiry, you're approved and everything, I would not advise to apply for a credit card right away. I would advise you to open up a checking account as well, and maybe put $100, couple $100, whatever you can afford, into the account. Wait a week or two, and then don't apply online. I know, it tends to not be an issue. I guess if you have perfect credit, then you can hit apply and do it online. But what I would do if I were you, from data points I've researched, is call them and apply over the phone, because that initial hard inquiry that they gave you with opening up your membership, your account with PenFed, as long as it's within 30 days, it's going to be the same inquiry. So they're not going to hard pull twice. Now, there's mixed information out there. I tried to call PenFed and get a straight answer, and I got told different numbers from different reps. When I hung up, called back, I got different mixed information, just like other YouTubers also have. Some say the hard inquiry is good for 90 days. Some say 45 days. But I'm going to say just 30 days because I'd rather be, safe than sorry, giving out bad information. I don't want to do that. So I would say apply for the credit card within 30 days of opening up the account, so you don't get a second hard inquiry. So kind of give you a ballpark, like say Navy Federal comparable, they will give you, say, a $10,000 credit limit. PenFed, they're a little bit more conservative, but they still tend to give higher limits than, say, Capital One and, say, Chase and others, depending on, especially if you don't have the most perfect personal credit. I've seen people get $7,000, $8,000 credit card approval within 1 week of opening up a PenFed account, and they have a 625 FICO score with Equifax. So reason I say to call in after you have the account set up and you want to get one of their credit cards, apply over the phone, because at least if they deny you over the phone, you can ask to be transferred to a supervisor to see if something can be overwritten, almost like a reconsideration line. Instead of just doing applying online, it's all automated. Not to say that when you call in, it's not going to be the operator or the agent. It's still going to be like an automated system, but at least you have the agent on the phone and they can transfer you to a supervisor right then and there to see if there's some workaround room. At least they will tell you right then and there. If say you have one little blemish on your credit from say a couple years ago and their automated system denies you, then at least you can be transferred to a supervisor, and that supervisor loan officer could overwrite that denial into approval. That's why I say call in, especially if you don't have perfect credit or don't have established credit. You also don't want to have, 20 or 10 inquiries that are within 6 months or so as well. So they have several different credit cards. I'm not going to go through each and every one of those. I just want to put this out there because they're literally, like, I would say if you can't get into Navy Federal, this is probably going to be your second best chance of getting a high limit compared to say Capital One or others. You guys can check that out, look through their different cards. I'll make more in-depth video about the different cards down the line, but I don't want to bore you guys. Just put up this information so you guys can take those data points, because first you need to establish the account. After you establish the account, then nurture it for a week to 3 weeks, and then go after trying to get a credit card through them. Okay, so, and they offer, like I said, pretty good deals, like 0 annual fee for 3 of their 4 different cards, and the points are pretty good, and the rates aren't bad as well. They're very comparable to Navy Federal. Okay, so that's all for this video. The link will be in the description below. Please comment. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Again, make sure you hit subscribe, because this is not the Get Business Credit channel. This is Credit Josh. So I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. I'll have more videos coming in the near future. Until next time, you guys take care. I appreciate your time. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.